What's up, YouTube traps? Today is the day. I'm hoping to get this thing mounted to my OBS chassis. So got some work to do. I feel like it's going to get done today. I'm hoping. Ran into a couple little things where Amazon let me down. They didn't have my parts that I ordered. I needed some more cutting off wheels and all the other stuff, but it didn't come. So I had to make a quick little run down to the Freight Up Harbor and get some cutting off wheels. I need your guys' help though. I need to name this thing. I don't have a name picked out. It's got to be a female. And I feel like since we've stripped the heck out of this thing, it's got to be a stripper name. Tina's already taken. Guy out there named Nick. He has his own channel, made a truck just like this. I'm going to post his little YouTube channel. It's freaking awesome. You guys got to check him out. His truck, he named her Tina. I got to come up with a stripper name, something like Jessica. I don't know. Options are unlimited. Throw your name in the comment and then we're going to choose from there. So please help us out. Make it J&D garage style. Cause what I'm thinking is we name her, then we put her on a cool t-shirt or something. So help out. Where we left off on the last video, I was exhausted, man. I was done for the day. My hands are cramping. And I was laughing while I was editing the video because I'm just sitting there and I'm talking to the camera and you could just totally tell I was exhausted. So what we're doing today is we're going to finish cutting the A-post, removing this intersection right here. And the 75 cab is going to slide in and then you should see the 75 inner rocker panel mount up right there. And then we'll attach the dash to the 75. I'm going to cut all this off right here and we'll open this up. I'm going to leave the windshield wipers motor in place and I'm hoping to use the windshield wiper motor off of the OBS and probably have to lengthen or shorten or figure that out the windshield wiper blades. We got some work to do over here on the driver's side. We have the whole A-post to be removed. I've already kind of started that here. One thing that kind of concerns me a little bit is this e-brake. I'd like to keep the e-brake on there. So remove this, push it off to the side, get the cab in here, and then see if we have to modify this bracket and attach it to the 75. No more talking. Well, I like to talk. Right now, no more talking, and let's get at it. Let's do this thing. All right, we got the A pillar all knocked out. Take a look. There's still some cleaning up we got to do, but I feel like it's a good start. As you can see, the dash is now just hanging because this would be attached to the A pillar. So once we get this thing in there, we'll probably have to make some brackets because it looked like this got broken, and mount the dash on there so she ain't rattling around. But I'm gonna finish cutting this piece off and then we'll move to the other side. I got the cab lined up over the chassis here, and I feel like I have way more work to do just to get all this lined up. Let me kind of walk through what we got to do here. Looking at all this right here, this has got to get cut off. What I'm thinking is I'm going to cut it from right here down, get rid of this, cut this portion down right here, and then back to here, or actually probably back to this piece right here. So I'm going to do that right now. I also got to cut all the way across right here. On the other side, a little bit more challenging, but I'm going to try to do my best as possible as keeping this inner piece right here, because this is where this mounts up. So possibly try cutting along this right here, and then same thing, you know, cutting this out right here, and then all this all off. So let's get at it. This side over here, going good. This side over here is kicked my butt. Still trimming a little bit of the dash. It's hitting on the side of the dash. And then I got to trim a little bit on this side. So let's bring her up one more time. Once I get that clear, I can see how far this thing's going to go down, because I'm going to have to cut this box like so. And then we'll end up welding this to that. And this is where you get your airflow for your AC. So I got the front cowling cut off. I left the wiper motor in place because I'm going to see if I can still use that motor, and then hook the arms from the stock 75 up to that. We'll see how that works out. I might have to remove that, but the goal is I would try to get it up in there. I might have to cut some of that firewall. I don't know. I know I'm going to need to cut this piece, but I don't want to cut right now until I lower this cab down to see where it sits. So I'm going to lower this thing down and kind of get this thing in place. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I got a lot of this stuff cut off. I didn't put that on video because I think I had this thing up probably 30 times and I'm still not there. Probably about an inch and a half away from this thing fully setting down where it needs to be. I still got a couple things to do, so I'm gonna bring you guys up to speed where I'm at. On the A post here, this thing's completely gone. We're gonna end up mounting this A post along this and all along the top of the dash here. So that'll be nice and secure. We'll also tie it in down here to the inside of the rocker panel. I did have to notch out this vent tube for the stock F250. This is where air would come in, and then the blower motor would suck air from here, and that's how you're getting air from the outside in. So we did have to notch this out, and I'll clean this all up, but right now everything's fitting in there nice. Over here where the wiper motor is, I notched the hell out of that thing. Maybe went a little too aggressive, so we'll have to clean that up. And then over here, we left part of the A-post, so the cab is sitting over maybe like 1/4 of an inch. And the reason why, I wanted to keep all this e-brake stuff on here. So it's gonna be shifted over just a tad, but I don't think anyone's gonna notice unless you watch this video. Yeah, but everything's fitting up in here nice, right in between here, which is only 64 inches. I still got some trimming to do. I'm gonna notch this little area right here, so it's gonna sit up nice against this. It's hitting right here. So I'm trying to keep this all intact. I'm obviously gonna have to secure that up so when it rains, no water will leak down into here, which essentially will come down through here and into the cab. So yeah, we got some work to do cleaning up, but the other thing was I wanted to keep the stock motor from the 95 OBS. This whole section will fit right in here. And you can see I've been kind of mocking it up a little bit where this is gonna go. So I'm gonna have to notch this just a little bit so the arm passes through, and then we'll end up right somewhere in here. And then my plan is I'm gonna cut this and I'm gonna cut this, find out the length, weld those together. And we're using the stock OBS wiper motor with the stock 75 wiper arm. So yeah, a lot of figuring out to do. It's going together pretty well. And there's a couple of little things I gotta do. I gotta clean up this rubber from the window. So I'm gonna get my little grinder and clean that off right quick. So when I do go to weld this onto this, where the stock rubber is right there, it's gonna end up right there. it'll weld nicely on there. And that's the plan, is to put that on top of this right here. And the rubber gasket's gonna sit somewhere right about there, and it should look pretty stock. Yeah, things are going well. So probably put you on a time lapse, and we're gonna clean up this little area. And then once I get done, I'm gonna make my little notches on both ends for the wipers. And we're gonna set the cab back down on here and see where we're at. Hopefully don't have to notch it up anymore. Like I said, I'll probably clean this up a little bit, do a little notch right there. Let's put you on time lapse. Fuck yeah. Well, guys, I think I got it. I'm very close. I got the windshield wipers in there. I measured. What I need to do is cut them down and attach them to the stock spot. So I measured the distance from here where it's going to connect, and I'm going to cut the arm off of the stock one and the arm off the OG, and I'm going to splice them together, weld them up, and then connect them, and then that should run the 75 SuperCab ones. So up in here, I got fitment through here. So I put the old gasket on here to kind of see what it's going to look like, how it's going to line up on here. I have a little gap right here, so I'll definitely going to use the metal from here to weld onto here. So we'll clean that up and it'll look really good. But yeah, we're gonna end the video like this. Remember to like and subscribe, and remember, we're looking for a name for this truck, so don't forget to add a comment down below what you think it should be. It's got to be a stripper name. Tina's already taken, so yeah, give me some good names and we'll name this bad boy. Thank you.